When you think of human trafficking, forced labor may not be the first thing that comes to your mind. But as we mentioned, it is actually the most common type of human trafficking, and it's becoming more prevalent here in our state. Fox 43's Marshall Keeley finds out why it can be so much harder to detect.
Labor trafficking is often misunderstood and misidentified.
Rhonda Hendrickson, Chief Operating Officer at YWCA Greater Harrisburg, says labor trafficking is increasingly on the organization's radar.
We definitely have seen our services taking, an increase in identifying labor trafficking. We have a fair mix of, migrant workers, domestic servitude, even, families that bring another family member over from, somewhere overseas to work in a business. We see this in massage parlors, and they work off their debt.
Each situation is unique, but labor trafficking can begin with a migrant worker who's offered a job that includes housing, only to find out they are not being paid for their work. Labor trafficking can also take place within a marriage, where a spouse is not paid for their work in a family business. These situations can be hard to spot because the work appears routine, but there can be clues something else is going on.
You're getting your nails done weekly, but you see the same people working, maybe cleaning the sinks, cleaning the floors. Maybe there's some evidence that people are actually sleeping there. Are they being forced to do labor work? Are they being paid fair wages? Are they being given a break? Do they work 7 days a week and they get little pay that then they owe somebody else who provided them an opportunity to get this job?
Many labor trafficking victims may also be experiencing sex trafficking.
If a victim has to work 15 or 20 hours a day, which is very common, 7 days a week, and they're being mistreated and abused and exploited, the trauma becomes compounded on a daily basis.
YWCA Greater Harrisburg works alongside other agencies, training individuals to identify labor trafficking while helping victims get out of and recover from this type of abuse.
Raising awareness is vital, but what we want to do is prevent it from even happening in the first place.
Hendrickson does not want residents to put themselves in harm's way, but encourages anyone with information about possible labor trafficking to report it through the National Human Trafficking Hotline. Marshall Keeley, Fox 43 News.